Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thank you for joining me today. I'm here with a Capricorn February tarot reading. You can do it as pick a card if you like. Just simply pick a number between 1 and 5 right now. Have you got your number? I've got mine. Or you might want to treat each card position like a week, for example, but there's only 4 weeks in February, so you're going to have a card left over if you do that. Or just look at the whole reading holistically, because often there are themes that run in readings, and you know, you'll be able to pick up a theme perhaps and see how it relates to your life. If you are new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, let's go to the board and see what the cards have to say for this month, February, Courageous Capricorns. Okay, so we're doing card number 1 or week 1, however, whatever you prefer, and let's go with that one there. I get the sense of a lot of work or busyness around you and activity. What else do I see? I just see a wheel spinning around. So maybe just be careful you don't go around in circles about something, overthink something, go round and round and round, or perhaps like mice running in a treadmill or something like that. Okay, the card that comes up is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is a very motivational, inspirational type of card, and this is usually about it can be a young male energy. So if you have a son or know somebody, a young man, late teenage years, or perhaps in his 20s, and it's all about exploration, going out, striking out in the world, becoming more independent. But he's seated on a turtle or a tortoise. I think it's a tortoise. It actually looks like a Galapagos tortoise to me. And so he's doing it slowly. Okay, so doing it at his own rate. This baseball bat means he means business. He's quite serious about it. And there is a lot of growth and opportunity there as well. See these green leaves here? If you don't have anyone around you like that, then it could be an energy within you, yourself, in your subconscious or unconscious, if you like. And this is part of you that perhaps if you're, you know, sort of older, my age, when you were younger, you didn't have the chance for this part of you to develop. Maybe you got married and had kids, or maybe you didn't get married and had kids, or something happened to sort of keep this energy at the teenage or early 20s stage, and so it didn't get to develop and become a master of exploration, adventure, independence, striking out and doing what you want to do. Okay, normally these pyramids in the background can suggest travel, but it's not very likely. But maybe you're thinking about traveling. It just is a symbol, I guess, for broadening your horizons and opening up new vistas. So that's the Knight of Wands. Just put it there. Okay, let's have a look at the second card now and see what we can come up with. Courageous Capricorns, the second card of February, second week of February. Okay, let's do that one there. Close my eyes. What do I see? A lot of purple here. This is the crown chakra opening up. I also see the symbol for the Lady of Justice, blindfolded here, weighing things up. So justice doesn't just mean human justice. It does mean karmic justice. So, you know, the karma train is coming. So yeah, just make sure you're on the right side of that, because you might get rewards. Karma can bring good things, can bring rewards when you've put other people first in the past, for example. The card that comes up is the Six of Pentacles. So you might think about how would justice, karmic justice, best be served with regard to your money? Okay, maybe somebody owes you money, and it would be lovely if they came back and paid you, wouldn't it? Alternatively, you might hear something about that person if they owe you money. But the Six of Pentacles puts the focus on money and the correct and proper administration of money. So this can be like your household budget, for example, and paying people. So there's people here with their hands out looking for money, and you can be paying the people that deserve to be paid, basically, and weighing up, you know, if they've done work for you or something like that. If it is, if it's not them, it could also be children asking for money, and you might consider and weigh that up as well, okay? But this card says that correct and proper administration of money will be necessary in February. Let's look at the third card of the month now, Courageous Capricorn. By the way, you can do that. That's not, won't be a big difficulty for you to manage, being Capricorn. Very earthy sign. Okay, so these cards here, and there's two of them. I'm going to go with the one underneath, actually. Closing my eyes is stairs, sandstone. I love sandstone, actually. Down around Sydney, there's a lot of sandstone cliffs on the northern side of Sydney. I really would love to retire there, but it's probably overrun by people now. Okay, so what do I see? These sandstone steps. So this is natural way of working when the impulse comes upon you, and then not working when you're, you know, you've got some other impulses. So it's like working in the flow, being in the zone, being creative. You know, the energy's coming in so that you can actually achieve things. And it doesn't necessarily mean paid work, you know, maybe working around the house or something. I've just been colouring in some wallpaper because, oh, long story, but we're trying to get it to match. I'm trying to get it to match something else, and the colour's all wrong. So now I'm going over the wallpaper with textures. Maybe it's working, doing weird things like that. The card that comes up is the Strength card. This is a beautiful card, gives you lots of strength. She's being carried by the lion. The lion's not devouring her, the lion is protecting her in his mouth. See the symbol of infinity above her head here, spinning, reminding her that she is an infinite immortal being that lives forever, and so are you. So that's for you. So this month the universe is going to give you some more energy, and just know that you're protective if something else happens, but this is actually a beautiful card and a feeling of security and safety. All right, card number 4 for Courageous Capricorn. Stick around to the end because I'll do a psychic channeling as well. Never know what I'm going to say. Okay, we've got this card here. What do I see? Okay, more steps. Now this time I'm in a house and they're directly in front of me, a few meters away, so that could be a few weeks or even a few months, but it's a little bit away, but there's black and white tiles on the ground leading up to the steps. And that says to me that, you know, some things are black and white, and sometimes you have to choose, you know, which way you're going to go. Are you going to go in the darkness or are you going to go in the light? Your choice. And then there's an ascension of consciousness. Doesn't matter if you pick the dark, you're still going to ascend in consciousness, because you're going to find out that the dark really isn't a fun place to be. And it's better to focus on the light. But don't, you know, don't deny the dark. You have to acknowledge the dark and then move on. The card that comes up is the 3 of Swords. Okay, this says there's been some heartbreak, and it's probably in relationships with other people, and particularly to do with love relationships, because she's got this heart on her cheek. And I don't know if you can see, there's tears there as well. Some swords here, that means cutting, analysing, dissecting, thinking about, and then making a decision to cut ties. It doesn't mean necessarily that it is a relationship that's going to be ended, but maybe you need to cut something off about that relationship. Maybe you act in a certain way, maybe like you're pre-programmed, or you respond automatically without thinking or something like that. But something has to change, and you have to cut something off so that you can move forward, and maybe the whole relationship can move forward as well when you deal with this particular issue. I hope that makes sense, because I'm not talking in like black and white terms of, even though we had the black and white tiles back here, it doesn't mean that the whole relationship's over, but it means that it has to change. Okay, card number 5. Card number 5 for courageous Capricorns. What do I see? Card number 5 for courageous Capricorns. Let's go with that one. Stars, the blue sky, but it's the night sky. I want to say midnight blue, stars and moon. That means spirit. So, you know, as long as you're renewing your connection with spirit by focusing on your spiritual life, focusing on the energy of life that flows throughout all of us and the planet and all of the inhabitants, even the rocks and the trees. Even rocks have the spirit going through them. Okay, so focus on that and open yourself up. The card that comes out is the 3 of Cups, which is a bit of a strange one in one way, because this is about socializing and getting with your friends, but in another way, you see here they're in the fish's mouth, so that means there's some subconscious forces going on. The relationship has got something going on at a deeper level, and they don't always agree either. It'll be fine, you can go out and socialise and have fun, but they're 3 completely different people, and they don't always agree. So just be aware of that, you know, it's somebody to go out with, and you know, they're all different, but these subconscious forces going on underneath are active. Okay, so they're your cards for this month, and you can see Knight of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, so some, you know, broadening your horizons, your money, being strengthened by spirit, making some decisions about relationships. Maybe this card is to do with a love that you have for a friend, because sometimes there's some glitches here, especially at the moment with Mercury retrograde is already playing havoc in my life. And it will be retrograde until the 19th of this month, and then there's a few days after that in the shadow period. So, you know, there could be some misunderstanding with your friends, so just be a little bit cautious. And there could be a particular person, if you've got sort of any intuition or psychic ability, you'll already know probably who it is. Okay, so they're your cards. Now I'm going to close my eyes and see what I can see for you in February, courageous Capricorns. All right, what do I see? February 2021 for Capricorn. Okay. All right, some of you may be concerned with your health, particularly your weight. I see somebody stepping on scales and weighing themselves, but that can also mean weighing things up, or weighing your identity up, or weighing your beliefs up, and seeing if your beliefs are in accordance to what you really believe. Sometimes we have sort of different layers, so we might have a fundamental core belief, and then we have another belief which is in conflict to the core belief. So you might say, for example, you know, I believe everybody's equal, and then you have another belief that says, oh, well, I think white people are better than whatever colour, you know, or some equally, some belief like that. And then what happens is in that creates what's called dissonance in the personality, and then you're in conflict. You're in internal conflict because your beliefs are not in alignment with each other. And so it's really important to examine your beliefs and to really have a look at a deep level what you believe in. Okay, what else do I see for you, Capricorn, in February? Rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She will have something wherever she goes, whatever that nursery rhyme is. Please look it up and see if it relates to you somehow, but it's just come here, so come into my consciousness. There must be a reason for it. She will have, can't remember, sorry. Then I see a zipper unzipping. So this means that something's being released, something's being freed. It's like maybe you felt like a bit restricted or limited in some way, but there's relief in February coming. This could be to do with your money, because it's like it's been a tight situation and now it's not as tight. So I just feel a sense of relief there, and I see a lot of green, different shades of green around that, so that is growth and opportunity. Okay, so that's it, courageous Capricorns. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope it's helpful. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notifications as well. Most importantly, courageous Capricorns, have a very insightful and wonderful month, and I shall see you all again soon. Okay, thanks again, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.